Pull out my seats cause my styrofoam is tempted. Gripping the zip, I got no heart for catching feelings. Like I got too many hands for this ride. Yeah. Moving the East Coast, but I'm in love with that low. To realize, hit my skin, make it glow. Waist is stirring like some soup, sip it slow. Tweeters in my speakers, moving right. Yeah. Who said that we need a destination? And you got a good vibe here and everything I'm saying. I'm so intoxicated in you. I'll be riding in my low. Through the most wicked coast, we gon'
I'ma cut it now.
Yeah, you got to. That's too much for them. Too much. And cut.
All right.
Yeah, Zersky. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Johnny King.
It's the one Akil J. And this is wait a minute now. This is
The WOES.
We back.
Yeah,
we back, man. Back better than ever, man.
Yo, Kills, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man?
Well, hold on. I got this drink in my cup. Don't give a fuck. Oh, and it's a little ghetto right now because I gotta get a mic stand.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of like doing this shit. Tired of doing this shit and doing this shit. Like if you could just see me right here, cool. That's for the YouTube land. Shouts out to everybody following us and subscribing to us on all of the podcast platforms. Thank you so much. We love and support you guys.
We love y'all.
For real.
Thank you very much.
Toast to y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. This is our new thing. And,
tell them who we got.
We got nothing but illustrious guests.
Oh, yes.
Nothing but illustrious guests.
Lives only the good life.
Lives
the best
only
of
the
the
good
life.
lives.
Yes.
We said it, I said it in, I believe, the second episode. I truly believe this. He is the Rick Ross of the R&B game. You just like there's nobody out here that's like
that's
him.
What I'm fucking talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my brother, Day in the Life in the building.
Good to have you here today, my guy.
Man. Why don't you show yourself to the YouTube people?
Go ahead.
You know
Present yourself.
Just go right here.
Yo, shout the plug. You know, follow.
My boy said.
Yeah. Follow me on all social media, A Day in the Life, ADEINTHELYFE.
Ooh, hashtag with
and go stream That Week in the Mansion, available on all streaming platforms. My personal favorite, Wednesday. Go check that shit out. All right, bye.
First guest of season 2.
Ooh! Nothing but illustrious guests. So
First
listen,
guest.
one thing I do want to say, I want to put out like a disclaimer, like a full blown disclaimer. We will have guests on this show.
Word.
Right? We are still working out the kinks as far as like the cameras, as far as the placements, as far as like this fucking this table. This table was not here 3 episodes, you know what I'm saying? But change is inevitable. So we are working. We got to get an extra mic. We got to do a lot of things, but we appreciate you guys rocking with us. YouTube world, podcast world. I love you for that. All right, so what we got, bro?
Topic ting for the day. All right, so I think it was maybe either last year or early this year. We were thinking of topics and stuff like that.
Shit. I'm sorry.
What happened?
I'm sorry. I have to let it be known.
Yeah.
Bug. What the and you? Was it last episode or 2 episodes ago when we fucking said it was sound changing artist? Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
With what he
Bad
did,
Bunny
bro?
With the,
sound change, like that is why you're a sound changing artist. That is why you're a sound changing artist.
That's it, bro.
On a bus.
You did
on a fucking bus, and who could stop you?
Come on.
Nadie.
Yeah, exactly.
Más duro de lo duro.
All right.
So
I just had to shout that
That's
out.
it.
The WOES is
doing that
ahead
shit,
of the
bro.
game. The WOES is ahead of the motherfucking game. If you
we
don't
ahead
know,
of the curve.
now you know.
That other shit that
The
y'all
other
was telling
shit,
me
you can
about.
bring it back.
We gonna bring it back. So, alright, so pretty much was it sound changing? No, or it was the Decade of Drake. Our first episode. I was like, I'd really like to see Drake acting more in his career and really kind of embracing that role and going through it, and I think he will. Not even a week later, Homeboy drops
Pop Star.
Pop Star. Homeboy drops Laugh Now, Cry Later.
No, that was like a week before.
That was a week before?
That was like a week before.
So then he drops
like
Pop Star,
legit,
where he's
he was
legitimately acting
in Pop Star.
because he isn't actually at the forefront of the music video. So I mean, yo, listen, man, we just...
Fingers up.
This what we doing. This is what we doing.
Esto es lo que vamos a hacer. Vamos a predicar el futuro.
We do what we do, baby.
You know what? I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. $5 for whoever knows what that's
That
from.
was a good
Yo, Boogie,
impression.
Thank you.
Ray Charles, I'm with you.
Thank you.
you ready to can I get on the do it?
I'm gonna go. Cause I'm not. I told y'all niggas last time. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, Zersky, shout out to my cousin JR for putting me onto that. Let's get it. We gonna get into the topic because he gonna sit down real soon. Let's do it.
All right,
So we was talking about this a couple months ago, earlier this year, whenever it was. And we were like, damn, all right, like what's a fire ass topic? And we have like a notes thing that we share. And yeah, I know. So cute. So fucking adorable. And he came up with this topic involving drugs and music and the correlation of the two.
Woo.
If there is a correlation, what that correlation might be and how it affects obviously major artists and independent artists. So we just gonna get it popping.
Drugs and other substances, which is
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Good drink.
I'm actually gonna need a refill of
Good drink.
A Dave got a cup over there. Don't worry about it. My boy Boogie got a cup over there. You know the vibes, nigga. That's what we do out here. Anytime you come to the B room, anytime that you come to the B room.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because if you are, then just come to the mic. Pause.
Anytime you come to the B room, anytime you at Ocean Blue, shouts out to my partner, my brother, the Catalyst, Ricardo. Appreciate you, bro.
Cataclysm, bro. We love you.
We're gonna have a
You know the
drink
vibes.
or something.
So let's see.
Go.
Why? I wrote down why do it, but I guess to kind of put it in a better perspective, why correlate the two, drugs and music? Like what is it about drugs and music that it just
Go
gets
so well
along
together?
so well? You know? Boogie Kills, I feel like y'all might have a little bit more experience than I do in this subject, so. Especially you.
I never did crack.
You know what?
Head ass.
You know what? For me, man, especially more so like now, you know what I mean? More recently, I think it really it helps you tap into. It helps you tap, like into a different realm. Like as creatives, we want so badly to sound good, to make something that's sound changing, to make something that's like a hit. So we put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can speak that for me, like as a writer, as a creative, like, you know what I'm saying? What's going to put me in the rooms with these other outstanding artists? What's going to separate me? It's like they want a specific thing that I have to offer. What happens if I'm off my game that day? Some shit like that. Mm-hmm. You get a little tense or whatever the case is. Now, I'm not like I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? But I do a little bit of edibles there and there. Shouts out to my bros over there. Trippy Treats. If you don't know, now you know. But shouts out to them. Like, it just helps me relax a bit. But I didn't realize what it did for my mental state until I mixed that with music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I haven't smoked weed in 8 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I haven't smoked weed in 8 years. So, like, the shit that people would say, like, yo, I need something to just get me right. You go in the studio with mad people. Like, I need to get right. I need to get right. You know what I'm saying? They got weed or they got liquor or some shit like that. I can feel them on the liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that. It gets you into, like, a happy place. Gets you, you know, depending on how your body mixes with alcohol and other substances, you can either crash or you can be up. Thankfully, I'm a creative where it's like if I'm drinking, I'm in a good space. I feel great. I could create some shit. If I'm on an edible or some shit like that, I feel outstanding, but it helps me focus. Mm-hmm. Helps me really like if I have a deadline or some shit, where I'm like, nigga, last week I was off one the trippy treats. Off one. I did 5 records.
Yeah.
I did 5 records, like an hour in hour increments.
Yeah.
And I'm in here wilding. But afterwards you feel good and you're just in the moment. So I mean, for me, I think it's body chemistry, what it does for you. So for me, it really helps me focus and it helps me relax. Like I don't got that burden on my shoulders, like
That pressure, like
you know what I'm saying. I could just do what I do,
Just do it.
because I know I'm nice. I know I'm nice enough, so anything I do is gonna be lit. You know what I mean? But like Boogie, I know you can hear. I'm gonna actually go like this from now on.
Yo, it don't matter. I'm getting a mic next week. We here. I'm gonna have my mic.
Pause on it. Pause on it.
Fuck. It's all right, bro. Your vibrational tone from your voice is enough for the mic to pick up. You're good. Go ahead. Yeah, Boogie. Like, what's your perspective on it?
I think that where we are now, we have more of a responsibility to the kids after us to make sure that we let them know, like, what we use drugs for and how we use drugs and shit like that. Because it's like, niggas will get on these songs and on these videos and it be lean this, pop a perk this, do a Xan that, do some X that.
To your structure.
You know what I mean? And it's like, a lot of the kids who don't even really know what these drugs are just fiending to go do them now because it's the, you know, hip hop, R&B, we run the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like,
Facts.
once things get heard by us, it's kind of like, all right, let's go try that. And it's like, it's nothing wrong with, these drugs are real drugs. They're out there, but they're for specific reasons. Like, it's nothing wrong with taking a pill if you have anxiety for real. It's a difference between taking a pill just because you want to feel cool and now you overdose. Yo, bro, my biggest fear, not to
Yeah.
I know y'all, but my biggest fear in life, I'm so glad that I'm 28 now. My biggest fear was dying in the 27 club.
Yeah.
Like on some drug overdose shit. And I never did drugs at all. I don't do drugs. But it was like, my biggest fear was like being part of that artistic, creative cloud that died at 27 on some drugs. Yo, rest in peace, Mac. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. There's a million of them, you know what I mean?
Of course.
That was one of my biggest fears. So I feel like,
I know that's a topic.
yeah. As I'm talking, I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I'm stepping on
Touching on the topic.
Johnny King, yo, come on, bro. Shouts out. Yo, you and Will together, you guys really make like great content, like great questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect me to make up no questions. Don't expect me to make no questions. But like, I think the line gets really, really like blurred in that sense because it's like, all right, yeah, you're saying we know, like people say you just said as long as we're doing we're doing the right thing and saying like what the reason why I'm taking these drugs or some shit like that. But playing devil's advocate, I said a little bit earlier, it's all about body chemistry.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's all about body chemistry. You say, I do it because it helps me focus. Right. But a random person that can say, you know what? I love Boogie Clutch. Like, I love his music. I love him. Or I love SMB Productions and everything that he does. So I'm going to, and he says that he does it when he's high.
Right. Like
I'm about to go get high.
Right. If it
and then that nigga gets fucked up beyond.
It's all about influence.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about
influence. But at the same time,
so if you're aware of your influence, like
taking drugs in music, at least, is you know, off the weed. That shit it's not okay. It's not cool.
It's about to be a dead commercial.
Nah. It's not cool per se to do it for health reasons. It's cool to do it recreationally. It's cool to do it when you're at the party, when you're turning up, when you're this, when you're that. So like, if that's what they're listening to and that's what they, I don't know, for some reason relate to, then how do you kind of flip the script where it's like, nah, it's not like that. Like, it's really just for the vibe. It's really just for the music. It's really just for the art. You know what I'm saying? The experience. Like, not literally like, yo, go overdose on Xan real quick and see if you wake up tomorrow. Like, nah, that's not the life you should never be trying to live. Now, I know myself, that body chemistry shit that you was talking about, I don't know if this is what you meant, but I know me, bro.
Johnny sabbatical. I can't wait.
I'm off.
it's on the way.
Yo, my niggas know me. This Johnny is completely different than drunk Johnny, high Johnny, Johnny off the licks, Johnny off the weed. Like, I tried.
Johnny off the shrooms.
Whoa!
You see how you stop, right?
Whoa! Nah, we that's something we not gonna talk about. We not gonna talk about that. So look, this shit just don't agree with me when it comes to making music. See, that's why you can't tell your niggas nothing, bro.
Don't go to California.
You can't tell them nothing. Hey, listen. Shout out to the West Coast though. Y'all really hold it the fuck down. Y'all really hold it down in every which way. Every which way. I love y'all. I really do. All right. Listen, I've tried to make music high. Just couldn't do it. I've tried to make music drunk. I don't know. Were you there when we were doing Twisted?
Yeah, nigga. Remember, I was on the record.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I don't know if we did it at the same time, but like,
this was like 2011.
This was 2011 when we was first starting out. Like, it just didn't agree with me, bro. My body just did not accept it. It just rejected it, bro.
I was fantastic.
I can't work like that.
Yeah, it works.
I gotta be sober.
No,
my thoughts have to be cohesive and I don't know. Like, it's crazy.
I rate better when I got something going on.
I didn't realize, like, I'm not going to say that I write better. I'm not going to say that I write worse. I will say I do feel a difference.
You tap into a different...
You're in a different
universe.
stratosphere. The things that you think about, like, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? And I think
the things that you think about.
When I'm on something, it's less overthinking. So
you're just less... it's like, is that going to work or not? Whereas if you're, like, off something, if you're high or, you know, drunk or whatever, it's like, you don't get... Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works.
Right. I'm enjoying this.
You know?
I'll tell y'all niggas this, though. When I'm off that, can't nobody see me in a freestyle. I'm sorry. Can't nobody see me. Yo, can't, you know, maybe you. Because you've been writing bars since you was, what, 12? Two?
Nah, 2.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
his lyrical content, a day in the life.
A day at 2 years old.
He played my favorite song.
Was Rick Ross.
Yeah. Save that.
So y'all would say it makes a difference then?
Yeah, I mean, I know a day wanted to say something, right?
Oh, the chime?
You could do chime? Yo, a day in the life said that only when allowed.
Go ahead.
Only when we said his name.
Get the scoop.
Oh yeah.
I think when it comes to substance abuse and music, I'm an old school person, so I've seen people like Marvin Gaye. I've seen certain people. When it comes to music and substance, a lot of people that do music, a lot of creatives are broken. They've gone through something. That's how they get a lot of things out. So when you deal with somebody, or when you deal with an artist who takes substance, I don't want to say abuse. When you do, wow.
Every episode.
Right.
When you take somebody who uses drugs or alcohol to get their point across, it's because their guard is most likely the most down when they use that substance, right? It takes away the business. It takes away, because the music business is crazy. It takes away the business. It takes away the heart. It takes away all of the guards, all the walls they have up. So they get more in the creative state. They get more in a transparent state in order to create the music that people will rock with. Because when we talk about how you are, the best musicians create music that people can relate to, but they relate to it because they've gone through it. They had a problem, you feel me? Okay. Or whether they happy, sad, whatever, it's about connectivity. Mm-hmm. So when people take that drug or take that alcohol, it puts you in a more creative space to be able to connect to your audience. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's the reason why a lot of artists are able or decide to use some type of substance to put them in that state so that they can relate. And I'm gonna get up out of here.
Wait.
Oh, espérate, bro. Espérate. He gonna have to.
Wait, before we go, first of all, this nigga spit.
Yo, son, I thought I was the only one.
Like, hold on.
Nigga, I was over here focused on this FaceTime. I'm like, wait, this nigga is spitting.
So, do you think, or everybody in the room, do you think that it's necessary to indulge in whatever to get into your... We are all creators here. For you specifically, to get into your bag, do you need something? Or can you just wake up, have some water, and go right to it?
A day different though, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm for everybody though.
For me, I feel like if you can perform, you can perform in any capacity. So I'll be able to write. I write for perspiration, not inspiration.
Woo!
Yo, the first time the nigga said that to me, I literally took a step back and I was like, yo, this nigga spitting facts. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you continue, bro.
Question: do you feel like
fire.
it'll? Okay, think of like the best bag you've ever been in, bro.
The bag you just
Like
played
the bag. Yeah, let's like one of those.
Shameless plug. We got
those created under the
unreleased
influence
music from
at
A
all.
Day in the
You know
Life.
the crazy shit is?
You only heard it here first.
The crazy shit is
Only
one was
heard it here
created
first.
under the influence and one wasn't.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna tell you which. It don't even make sense to them.
Yeah, nah.
And it also don't even fucking matter because they're both fucking
because
hot.
how can she slap?
How the
sir?
fuck can
How?
she slap, right?
Fuck.
I appreciate
She
y'all.
slap.
I appreciate
The fuck can she slap?
Yo, I'm telling y'all, my
Shouts
niggas.
out to the fucking legend in the building, A Day in the Life,
What did
nigga.
I tell y'all? The first
Y'all niggas
episode,
don't know. Y'all gonna find
My
out.
boys, my guys,
This nigga
thanks.
said, I'm out.
They good. All y'all gotta do is give an ear, and they'll give you the world. That's it.
You brought that back from LA with you?
That ain't the only thing that he brought. Shouts out to shouts out to Trippy Treats.
Oh my god.
Shouts out to Trippy
All right,
Treats,
cool.
everybody.
So, reasons why a major artist would take drugs over an independent artist taking drugs
Reasons why a major artist would take drugs as opposed
versus
to
an independent, right? So now we're not talking. Let's not really focus more on the addiction aspect that gets so publicized in the media. More so personal like reasons that might lead to addiction, but like why they do it? Yeah.
they're fucking drug addicts. I don't know. I'm joking.
I just said.
Like honestly,
honestly,
to be, I mean, hold on, because my boy is here, I gotta do it. I mean, to be completely honest with you.
Yo, did he just do it too?
Yo, I mean, I'm like, to be completely honest with you, my nigga. Nah, I think major artists get introduced to a lot of things that us in this room, we haven't gotten in those rooms yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't gotten in those rooms. Every story that you've ever heard from any celebrity, you know what I'm saying, that's gone out to Hollywood, that's gone out to all of these places, that Miami, that you know, you're partying hard. You know what I'm saying? My version of partying hard right now, as opposed to when I'm fucking one of the most influential songwriters or influential creators.
Talk that talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
It's gonna be a different experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your money's different. The network is different. This is my opinion. A day gave me, the environment is different. A day gave me a look like, I truly believe that the people that are out right now, it's a different echelon of people that they're around. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I believe. I believe that, yo, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say, I'm gonna do cocaine.
Wait, hold up. Let me get question.
As an
You
independent.
chilling, one of your boys, right? Give me one of your boys. Right? One of your friends. That's not here. That's not here.
A day is advising me not to give any names here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna make a fake name. Let's go.
Yeah. Give me
Jimmy Neutron.
Neutron. Let's say.
Nah, matter of fact,
Let's say-
Timmy Turner, because I was a big fan. Not for him.
Nah,
No.
real talk. Let's say Danny Phantom.
Okay.
He decides to.
That was a wait, but hold on.
Let's
Was
say-
Danny Phantom
let's say
not
Da-
fire?
Nigga,
Remember
is
when they
it?
switched that
We're
outfit
not
up? They had
talking. No.
Drugs
Drugs.
and substances.
Off the weed. Let's say Danny Phantom, y'all chilling, bro, and then Jimmy Neutron pull up and he's like, yo, like, I got that shit, yo.
got these drugs,
got that
bro.
shit, bro. Like, what's up? You gonna say yes or no?
I'm for sure gonna say no.
You gonna say no? All right, cool. Hold on.
Okay.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Cole.
Cole? All right. Let's say
Who's your second favorite rapper? Because Cole's not gonna approach him like this. Who's your second favorite rapper?
All right, so the overall GOAT is Hov, obviously.
All right, now-
But like on a personal level,
let's just
it's
say
Jadakiss.
maybe okay no. We'll stick with Cole. Let's say Cole actually lived that life.
Okay,
Cole
fine.
comes up to you and he's like, yo, Yo, come through, bro. Like we about to really like start freestyling and shit. We about to be in the studio. Like it's the move, it's the vibe. Like
Really?
I got this shit right here. Like what's up? You trying to
Me?
what's the word, Boogie? What's the honest word?
Clutch?
What's the word, clutch?
That's awesome.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah, but you gotta bring it 10 octave lower.
Yeah.
So
Nah.
you'll be like, Oogie.
not around cold, not around cold, not around cold. And they're gonna be like,
First of all, no, I'm not. My nigga, you doing that for Bieber? That's more.
huh? The nigga, where's the lie?
Oh.
Me? Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nah.
That is jokes.
It's my boy.
Nah? Still
I would
no?
only if Cole approached me to do drugs, it would have to be drugs that I thought about but never did. Like I wouldn't.
Okay.
Isn't that to my point?
But look at exactly. That's
A day. You always
it's
combative, bro.
the influence like Danny Phantom.
There's certain
versus
stuff that I
J.
thought
Cole.
about that I just never did.
No, I get it, but like, all right, give me a drug that you thought about but you've never done.
While he was on crack.
Like,
No, I've never thought about that. I've thought about shrooms before.
Get off
okay,
the weed.
I mean, yeah, but that's something that you've never done, you've never been exposed to, but the right influence comes your way. You're like, you know what?
Crack?
This is my guy.
Hey, yo, I just want you guys to know I'm killing seriously.
No.
If Bieber gives him some crack, he might do some crack.
You know what? Let's just settle that argument before you continue. If Bieber offered me crack,
Here it goes.
if Bieber offered me crack,
Say it.
I would leave. I would leave.
would leave
But
with
not before I say this. You should be ashamed of yourself. And smack him twice.
What would your wife think of you?
What would
Haley
Haley think of your
you?
fucking mannerisms?
Of your escapades.
And walk out
Shit.
with a signed CD though, because I ain't leaving without that shit, bitch.
Nigga said I would slap him twice.
Not twice. Out.
Oh my god. Nah, but yeah, no. All jokes aside, I wouldn't. Nah. It's not as much as I like Cole is my favorite and whatever. I don't think that can convince me to do something that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
Nah.
I got you.
That's just me though.
So now,
It's cold though.
nigga, it's Bieber. Matter of fact, hold on. Nah.
You got a question for
Maybe
me now?
maybe not even Bieber, bro.
Don't
Let's
say
say
it. Don't say it.
let's
Don't
say
say it.
Tank, bro.
Yo, imagine if you tried to. He said no, and he was like.
Let's say Tank. Yo, it could be both of y'all. Let's say Tank's like, yo, I really fuck, and yo, the pause is necessary. You know what we talking about? We talking about Tank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So we gonna break it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get back to the question.
This is still going.
Hey yo, this is brought to you in part by the good folks over at S&B Productions.
S&B Productions.
Yeah,
3.
And we're back. So let's continue.
Pon your
alright?
blood clot.
Pon the blood clot ting and
Don't do that.
them
Don't do
rise clot pussy clean.
Where do we leave? Where do we leave off?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Same question that I asked Book earlier. But it's Tank. It's Tank. What's the verdict, bro?
Well,
That's going down.
I mean, for me, man, honestly, like no matter what the situation is, I'm just a pussy when it comes to drugs and like shit that I don't know.
Yo, that's honest, bro.
I'm not popping no
real.
pills. I'm not taking no cocaine. Like I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
I thought you meant.
The other way.
Yeah, like you gonna.
Like
do
I'm
whatever
gonna do it.
niggas
Nah,
tell you.
fuck that. Nah, nigga.
You should do whatever.
I'm a man at the end of the day, bro.
Oh, you got.
Nah, don't disrespect me on my show, my
Yo,
nigga. Like,
that's crazy. Slap each other.
nah, no.
I was gonna tell you slap each other.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah.
All jokes, yeah, pause, nigga. Retract all that.
Keep it going.
I'm not going to, I'm just not that type of a person. Naturally. No matter what, like you could be like, yo, bro, it's cool. Or like all the people are doing it. I go into a Hollywood party and like you just see that shit all around you. like I said a little earlier, you've heard the stories, you know, from all of these celebs. Like, you've heard them. Said it. Oh, yeah, walk in and people are doing this. People are fucking this. People are fucking that. People taking this. People taking that. I'm not fucking doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little sip of something. Give me a little edible or whatever the case is, and I'll do it. Any other shit like that, I'm not gonna do it just because I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So whoever it is, if it's gonna strengthen my career, whatever the case is, I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't know what my body chemistry gonna do, and I don't want to find out. That's me.
It's my turn.
Here you go.
All right. I feel like it's
so ghetto.
I feel like it's ghetto. You know,
No way.
you know, it's not gay. It's just humble beginnings. You feel me? That's why. This is it. This humble
Nothing but
beginnings.
illustrious
Cool,
guests,
baby.
and when even the illustrious guests get
This
this.
the shit niggas talk about.
Minds,
This is the shit we talk about.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's two sides, right? First side is number one, a lot of people that are in this industry are weirdos. And weirdos like to feel accepted, and weirdos that like to feel accepted would do shit just in the event that is gonna benefit whatever their careers or what they want to do. So that's number one, and I feel like some people fall down that lane. But another side of the lane, I feel that this goes not only into music or entertainment, but into anything that's gonna get you a decent amount of fucking money, or you have to perform at a high level. I feel like drugs enhance it. To them, like I feel like when you have somebody that's at the top of the game, they're doing drugs for one or two reasons. One, they already been knee deep in the shit because of what it took to be accepted, or they're knee deep in drugs because of the woes, no pun intended, that it comes with, right? The woes that it comes with, or like, well, yeah, the woes it comes with, the pressure that it comes with, the pressure to perform, or the pressure to feel accepted or to stay relevant. So it's either they bend down the lane to try to be accepted, which is why y'all are talking about different artists that could possibly affect your morals. That shit ain't never, I'm a grown ass man, that shit ain't never happening to me. Like, I've been in situations where I've been offered certain things and I'm not jacking it just because I'm always 10 toes. But some people aren't.
Talk your shit, bro.
And on top of people not being 10 toes, there's also a certain level of pressure on performance, and certain drugs can enhance performance. Even, I mean, you got college kids taking Adderall just to get a fucking paper done. You feel me? So I think on that level, it could be accentuated based on what's being demanded from you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my sip.
Yo, take your sip, and shout out to you for coming
And I'm gonna
with answering the original question.
Facts.
So
I answered the question.
we brought it all the way between major and independent.
Oh shit!
And we gonna keep it moving.
Forgot about that.
Shouts to you, my boy.
Don't give a fuck.
So look, when does it become a problem? And this is obvious.
When do drugs come across?
It may seem obvious, but let's dissect it a little bit more. When does it become a problem?
I personally think it's a problem when you start to realize that you can't do, I don't want to say normal tasks, but you can't do normal tasks without the
substance.
Yeah, without the extra alcohol or without the...
You can't make a sandwich without
That's not funny. What's wrong with you?
Yo, this nigga mad different, bro. Different friend set.
Turkey. Where the turkey at? Where the turkey? I'm stressed. I didn't even mean.
We are never gonna get syndicated.
Nigga said, where the turkey? Where the turkey at?
I'm cutting all this. I'm cutting all this.
No. You leave it there.
You can't even make a sandwich.
Yo, what is wrong with you?
So what? Okay, so more so pertaining to music though, and you're not even just music, anything.
I feel like
Yeah,
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, skip me.
Skip
me.
I'll talk
Took me out.
as a creator, have you ever felt like you just feel the music and you like it's just something you feel?
Yeah.
I think it becomes a problem when you can't feel it without a substance.
Spoken like a true person that lives that life.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yo, he's coming for your dome. I don't know what. Yo. I'm just saying.
Spoken like a true crack addict.
I'm just.
No, what I mean is in all honesty, you're spoken like a person that has done that, where you're like, okay, you've smoked or you've drank or something like that. Mm-hmm. So you know that line. You know when it's coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't not know. Yeah. Honestly. Like you know, like, oh shit, I'm heading down that path. Either you give a fuck or you don't. So spoken like a true person.
Either you give a fuck or you don't.
It's either you give a fuck or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like spoken like a person like that has done that. You could honestly, that's what I feel. So I didn't mean it in any other way other than that, but
comedy style. Oh no,
comedy style.
That's not our podcast. We need something for us. Jokey joke.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
We not going. It's just I get it, but
ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening to that. So, yeah, it's the early years.
We still cock-a-doodle doing it, so it's all good. So look, I'm gonna go down.
I don't jack that. I don't jack.
It's
that.
alright. You don't have to.
Well, you're an alcoholic, so.
Drugs and music, guys, and alcohol. So look, I'm gonna go down the list, right? And I want you guys to tell me
who's addicted.
No.
Oh.
Sorry. What's the correlation between these people?
Future. No, I'm joking. Yeah, right there. All right, good.
All right. And you said some of them too. Amy Winehouse, right?
RP.
Whitney Houston.
RP.
Prince.
What list you doing?
People.
I'm going down a list of people, and what's the correlation, right? Or what do you see is I guess similar? Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston, and some of these are alleged too. Prince, Mac Miller, Juice WRLD, Jimi Hendrix, Rick James, ODB, Heath Ledger, Michael Jackson, Elvis.
Heath Ledger is a great one. I just want to focus on that one. That's a great one because he was so invested in his art form that maybe he didn't realize he was going down that path. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like
what like? What do you mean?
That's what I like. What I'm saying, that's what I liked about his list.
Oh. Like me adding him in there.
He put every one of them were musicians. Every
one of them were musicians.
Every one of them were musicians except for Heath Ledger. He was just a creative. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was an artist in his own right. Mm-hmm. He's an actor.
Yeah.
But the fact that you put him in there stuck out to me the most because like that dude he sacrificed his own life basically to make the greatest Joker of all time.
Let's just because he really was.
He did, bro. But like think about what it is. He was like, maybe he was like, yo, there's no way that I can convey this type of crazy. Mm-hmm. There's no way that I can convey this type of performance
without
being like that. So maybe, but you don't know. Like, I'm not going to speak for I can't speak for the dead. I will not. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He overdosed on, like, drugs to keep him awake. Like, after he was done, when it was all done and said he was taking drugs to keep him, like...
I mean, even if it was that, it's a repercussion of what he had to do. To sustain that, like... I don't remember it too vividly, but I read that, like, homeboy like literally locked himself in seclusion for like weeks, just solitude for weeks, just to get into that mental state of just like the Joker.
But here's the thing. If you know, like, and that kind of dates back to what we were saying earlier. If you know what it's gonna take to provide that that type of everlasting effect on people, what are you really willing to do?
Yeah.
There's some people that don't give a fuck. People that do give a fuck. You don't know what it is that you're trying to do while you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like, that nigga sacrificed it all to give that performance, and he wasn't even alive to see the impact that he did.
That's
You know what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
Like, you gave your whole life up to perform that. Like, there's no way that you could replace that Joker.
Nah.
There's no way.
It goes down in history. Not even just as the Joker, but just performance.
Just performance-wise,
too.
bro. Like,
Okay, but would you rather have a decent performance and keep your life, or a monumental performance? But
it depends on who you are.
Depends on who
it
you're
depends
talking
on
to.
what you're trying to do with your life. If you want to leave behind a legacy like that, like unforget. You want to immortalize yourself in your art.
but at the same time, he didn't know that he was gonna do that.
I mean, do you ever really?
Do you really? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, do you really know? You don't know.
But see, that's my fear with the fact of not really knowing is like, I don't want to ever sway the kids like, you don't know, so go for it. I would rather that you try to live more than.
I agree, 100%. 100%.
Let me swing it back real quick to the question, cause all right, all those names that I listed, like, what are those people? What are those people?
I'm not gonna lie. I want to get a tattoo for Amy Winehouse. Like, I cried watching her documentary. That shit hit me.
Amy Winehouse was legendary.
And
Is
even aside
legendary.
from that, bro, I mean, like, dealing with my own struggles, watching the documentary, I don't know what it was really like, but watching the documentary, it seemed like every step of the way she was begging the people around her to help her. Like, yo, please help me.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, we're gonna go get this money. Nah, we're gonna go make this music. Nah, we're gonna do this, that, and the third. And it was like, every step of the way, she was like, look, I know I'm talented, I know I can do this, but there's a lot of other shit going on with me. Somebody please help me. And it felt like nobody helped her. Like, it felt like she got to the end of her life and it was like, damn, nobody. And that shit always like made
But
me super.
that's what I said a little earlier, which brings it back to your point, bro. The differences between independent artists and major artists, the people that you're around, the network that you're around. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're around people that fucking genuinely, like, your supporters are your genuine supporters. The people that want that are in charge of your business are genuinely for you and for your business, but they're friends. You get into that major limelight, it's different, bro. It's different. Somebody could be crying out for help, but it's like something that you're doing sells.
And it works, and it makes fucking money.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, Drake said a line, I'd rather give that 15% to people that I fuck with. Yeah. Like, that shit is real, bro. But not a lot of people gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people have the ability to have that. So that kind of dates back to what I was saying. You were like, but that's what I meant. It's the people that you're around. You don't know, bro.
They're influencers.
And we're not there yet. But it's who you bring along with you that's really gonna make that difference.
So what I want to ask is, I'm gonna bring you in after this.
Toast to bringing
the right people along.
Bring your peoples with you, man. The right people. The right people.
It's not water in that water bottle.
It's not.
No, there's water and there's
Love
water.
y'all.
This ain't water. For those that was watching that on YouTube.
Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston, Prince, Mac Miller, Juice WRLD, Jimi Hendrix, Rick James, ODB, Heath Ledger, Michael Jackson, Elvis. Let's shorten that list a little bit. Elvis, Michael Jackson, Jimmy,
And
Prince, Whitney Houston. Those are the upper echelon.
Those are your idols.
Those are the idols. Those are people that everybody, those are the people that you try to emulate, that they tried to emulate.
Those are who they're immortalized. They're immortalized.
And again, like I said, these people, exactly. These people, some of them are alleged. Some of them are like they really did overdose. That like again, it's the upper echelon. Like, is that what it takes to get you there, like to push you to that like point? That's a lot of
great question.
people. That's a lot of people,
question,
bro.
That's a lot of lists.
Whitney Houston, bro.
That's a lot of lists.
Michael Prince.
Yeah,
Heath Ledger.
that's a lot of lists.
Like, yo,
I think
there was something different about them. And what was it? I mean,
Was it the drugs? Is that
This
what? Yo,
is-
bro, that is a great question. But I don't believe it was the drugs.
I don't either.
I think Heath Ledger is the most perfect example.
That's the perfect example.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
perfect example. That really is. Like, obviously, it's never the drugs. It's what's inside of you. It's what's inside of you. You have it. You have the ability. Like, you have that sound changing effect. Heath Ledger had that actor changing feel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was that type of
What's
he
that shit
was
called?
that type
Method
of
acting?
You know, method
yeah.
acting. Like, you have that. That's the thing. But I don't think it was the drugs, but I think it's the pressure. I think it's the pressure.
Fame, bro. I think it's
The
being-
fame, it's the pressure. Like, you want to stay on top.
got something to say.
All right, so I mean, I said it before. It has a lot to do with, like they were saying, the pressure.
Nobody
But-
called on you, by the way.
No. He called me. He called me.
Oh, you called you?
called me.
Okay. 'Cause I was about to say, it was,
Yo,
yo.
Killer's a hater.
No, I'm not. No, I did not mean that in a hater way, but in the very beginning of the episode, he was like, I'm not going to speak unless I'm spoken.
But I was spoken to just now. All right.
I didn't see, I'm drunk.
I was spoken
I
to
love
just
it.
now.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
So I at first I felt like I missed something, but I did say that, you know, creative people are broken. Creative people are broken. And first of all,
Rewind that.
People are broken.
Say it loud for the people in the
I said
back.
it for. I feel like maybe I'm drunk, so I missed it. But I felt like I said creative people are broken. You feel me? And that shit can be enhanced. So I'm glad that there was a list that you provided, because that
Only here at the
list-
WOES.
That list really brings out what this topic is all about. This topic is all about creativity. It's all about the pressures. It's all about what this life actually brings, right? So you have somebody like Heath Ledger that threw himself so deep into what he wanted to do that he ended up falling from it. And then you have somebody like Amy Winehouse who's asking for help, who didn't get it. You feel me? So the original question was what?
Just, I went down the list of people and I was just asking, like, what do you guys see as the
And
correlation between everybody?
And what was the question before that?
Before
'Cause
that,
I feel like it was two
just
ties.
when does it become a problem?
All right, boom. That's what I wanted to address. I feel like it becomes a problem way before people acknowledge it. Right? When it becomes like the simple fact that you tried it is a problem. To be honest. You tried it because, like I said from before, what I do, it should not be dictated based on whether I'm intoxicated or high or not, right? It should have everything to do with what I love to do. And it becomes a problem when, whether you acknowledge it or not, you're dependent on it. And yeah, recreation is cool, but if that's what your end all be all is, to be fucked up about it was a problem when you tried it in the first place. So I think everything has to do with who you are as a person, and when it becomes a problem is a varied answer. That's how I personally feel. It's varied. Because some people feel like, oh, it's a problem when I acknowledge it. It's been a problem from before, or it's a problem when I fucking started.
Why don't you take a drink for yourself for that one? Because that was wonderful. That was really good. That was really good. Got that drink in my
And it's drink
cup.
hitting, but I've been doing this for years, so it's not a problem.
It's okay.
And the famous words of Shannon Sharp.
It's lit.
Oh, man.
And I'm going to go.
But, yeah.
Love you, man.
Shout out to A Day for that bomb answer. Shout out to you guys for that, too. Because that...
Was it they spitting?
That nigga was spitting, bro. He said we. But yeah, I mean, look, listen. That's really that's what I got. That's what we got today. So if you guys got any,
I
anything
ended
else,
it like that. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Nah, everybody said like valid points. This topic is a great topic because music, much like music, it's all opinionated. You know what I'm saying? It's all opinionated because everybody has their own relationship with drugs, have their own relationship with. I get that.
He said, "You get that. We gonna do it.
You know what I'm
We gonna
saying?
Respect it. Hell yeah.
This nigga said,
Vocal baby maker says,
move. Yeah.
"Move."
But yeah, like so that's pretty much what I'm saying.
All right.
I just think we have a responsibility to the kids to let them know, like, just find your own path type shit when it comes to drugs and alcohol and all of that shit. You know what I mean? Don't just do what you think is popular to fit in. Do what you feel like will literally help you get peace of mind. You know?
I believe the children are future. Treat her well. Let them lead the way.
This is not the time to not know the word.
Sexy chocolate.
That boy can say. That boy good. That boy good. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All
Oh my
right.
goodness.
There's a lot of highs and lows in the woes.
In the woes.
Yes. All right, yeah, but that's all I had to say.
All right. So let's say we gonna wrap it up. Just like real quick, just because I know everybody has felt this.
I know where you're
You know
going.
what I'm saying?
I know where you're going.
Just it reminded me, like when you said, we have a moral obligation.
Facts.
We have a moral obligation to find some way, some form of justice for Breonna Taylor. All right?
Facts.
That is our obligation as the people that are still here, not just her. As I said in I think it was the first episode, there's way too many people to name. She's just now at the forefront. Her face is at the forefront of the movement. And what happened was a travesty. It was just disgusting, to be honest. So while we're still here, while we're still breathing, while we're the ones who are saying her name, we need to do more than that, and myself included. And that's just what I'm trying to end this off at. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else got something to say,
It's unfair.
Yeah.
It's unjust. It's disgusting, like you said. The only way that we are ever going to make any form of a difference in this shit is if we stand up and we do something about it. Like, it starts with the voting.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to take those people that are in power
take
and
them out.
we have to take them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, your vote does matter. Your voice does matter. So, like, in this upcoming election, starting small, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as
Your local
your
officials,
local
like,
officials, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it
man.
starts from there.
Hell yeah.
Like, we have to make a change for people like Breonna Taylor, for George Floyd. Like, too many people to name, so I'm not even gonna name that. But like, it matters, bro. We matter. We fucking matter.
Always
You know
have,
what I'm
always
saying?
will,
And
even if they don't
RIP
think so.
to everybody that has lost and that has lost their lives in these tragic
Social
forms
injustice.
of events. Yeah, social injustice.
And to everybody rioting and to everybody burning this shit down, I get it, and I'm with you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nah.
If
A day in the life?
everything that we tried
You got something to say?
work, try something else.
Yeah.
About what we was talking about. No, you good? All right.
Yeah, I got something to say.
All right. Here you go. Here you go.
I got God bless y'all.
Okay.
That's it.
And
That's it.
and safety. Right?
God bless y'all. Safety and black women rock. You feel me?
That's a
They really do. We love. Snap it up for Black. Oh my God, yo, we love y'all.
We love you guys
y'all
so
for real.
much.
Real talk, all right.
We love y'all so much.
Tell a black woman that you love her, that you support her, but also don't just say it. Go out and
And mean it. Just mean that
Show
shit,
it.
man. Like,
Express it.
mean that shit.
protect black
Express
women,
it.
protect, you know what I mean, our people, our culture, our community.
Hell
Because
yeah.
the only ones that got us is us.
Is
So
us.
we need to figure out how to,
Amen.
you know what I mean,
Amen.
get shit going, you know what I mean? That's a fact.
Well, with that, I'm Johnny King.
Akil J.
Coach Boogie, baby!
Shout yourself out, bro.
Go ahead. A day in the what?
A Day in the Life, aka Sugar Dave, aka Vocal Baby Maker. Move.
Thank you for our illustrious guest, man. Appreciate
Shout out
you,
to
bro.
Clutch.
Shout out to
SMB Productions, The Catalyst, Billy Bing, and this is
The WOES. Spania blood clot.
Yeah, Zersky.
Nigga.
Let's get this going.
What's up, boy? What? This is a day in the life, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Driving a Pontiac, my cognac is swimming. Pull on my seats cause my styrofoam is tilted. Gripping the zipper down, I'm hard to catching feelings. Like I got too many hands for this right. Yeah. Living the East Coast, but I'm in love with that low. To realize, hit my skin, make it glow. Wasted stirring like some soup.